Hello everybody, my name is Nubis and welcome back to Factorio, where we are in the midst of a big project. We are just about to finish up our processing units, or, getting ready to make those, and actually now that we have the tech actually making those, we will maybe get to Logistics 3 today, but our main objective is this, which the only research we need is the electric engine, almost done, and then robotics, and then the utility science pack. So, once we can get all this oil stuff done, we're going to be very close to making these science packs, and then we're going to be moving on to something totally different. Um, but first things first, we got to make our processing units, which we were going to make kind of down here. So let me clear out a little space and see what we need again for those. Electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. Okay, and we never did actually make the advanced circuits. So that is our next thing then. Plastic bar, copper cable, and electronic circuit. Okay, easy enough. So we can take... Okay, let me get more belts, because we're going to take the same copper, the same copper cable that we're already using to make the regular circuits. We're going to use that to make these circuits as well. Actually, we're going to do this down here. So, copper cable. I know we needed the plastic as well. Let's see. We can dump that on the other side of the copper. Looks like we're being attacked. It's probably this area in the corner. Yep. So, probably not a big deal. Tech's done. Next thing is robotics. And on this underground. And then put it on here. There we go. And now we just need the electronic circuits, which we have right here. Actually, I want to stop using these belts. I just don't have like a real reason to most of the time. Okay, like so. And then this can just come straight down here. There we go. Now, we'll turn this way. And we'll do the same thing with these. Oh, actually, I'd rather have this on the other side. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. We'll do 3 assembling machines. And I'll have to make some more light poles. Need iron sticks. It looks like is the main thing I'm missing for these. So we'll need 2 or 3 fast inserters, 1 for each one, and then we need 3 long-handed inserters. Which it looks like I'm a little low on material for those. I'm just missing iron. Okay. These like so. And then we have our fast inserters to take out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now, for the processing units, we just need both types of electronic circuits, so I can just split this line here. And then I just gotta bring over some sulfuric acid. No big deal. Since we already have a pipe, actually. I don't have any pipes on me, though. And I will need some. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of pipes. I also want to go take a quick look at where we keep getting attacked and just see if everything's fine there. Oh, and we're having this issue with the iron again. Once we start making science packs, I think this issue will kind of go away, but until then, it's probably not really. Probably not really gonna happen. There's 1,000 on here. Okay, well, here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We'll move some onto the other belt. And then that'll let this actually empty. And it's slower than it's, regularly emptying. And so, we'll just leave it like that. Should help it kind of work out a little bit. But this is what I really wanted to check on. So what's going on down here? Looks like the walls are holding. They're not getting through. But I don't know where they are still. So that's why I'm just not even really, like, bothered by it. Like, whenever that goes off, I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm being attacked again. That's fine. Because I figured that was basically how it was. Just once in a while, I gotta go make sure walls are still up. Okay. I was moving sulfuric acid with pipes that I picked up. Sulfuric acid is down here. Oh yeah, I didn't really think about that. This whole section, the iron in this area comes from these. So it comes from this belt. Or actually, no. Oh, no, it doesn't come from this belt. There's actually nothing. Without these miners, there's actually nothing bringing iron down here. So, let's see. Actually, what I could do this. Since that one's empty anyway. And then just here and there. Get rid of all the ones that are down. Looks like we're not going to have a whole lot more from this, but get what we can out of it. Out of this area here. Okay, and the train's almost empty. Okay, let's go move the sulfuric acid, and we'll check back in on that in a bit. So we'll probably need at least an underground pipe or two. So we'll make two. And let's see how far we can get this. Okay, so I decided to do this with as many underground pipes as possible. Because it's gonna make walking around here a lot easier than it would be if I didn't. If I just had a bunch of pipes everywhere. So where are we putting this at? Well, it says the final thing in the like process. Like the processing units won't need to be turned into anything else for this. They'll just go straight in there. So they can go up here. I think we'll do like the final thing up here. Make the robot frames down here maybe. And then just bring them up. But I think this is going to be placed somewhere around here. Like maybe here. And then well, let's see. Okay, so for these, they are made in an assembling machine. So we'll do, you guessed it, 3 of them. There we go. Power figured out here. Okay. No, there's gonna need to be another belt. Okay, let me see how stuff's actually gonna go in. So these are all gonna make processing units. And as I learned, you can rotate this, but only after you've selected the recipe. So that is that. Now I still need a way to actually... Problem is I still need a way to actually get the circuits out of here once I have them made. So maybe, I don't know, maybe there just needs to be space in between each one. You'd need an inserter and a belt. So I guess 2 spaces in between each one. Oh, if you hit Q, you can like copy whatever you're on. Okay. It's a nice little thing. That powers that one. Alright, cool. Okay, so now we split this off here. And we'll have to turn it around. Okay, I have an idea. So we don't need to do these like that. What we can do like this. Pipes. You know the drill. That. rotate these twice. Okay, so what I can do is put everything onto this belt here. Oh, good, and it's even the right side. Oh yeah, this is gonna work out perfectly. And there you go. Have fun. Okay, and then that'll come up here. Have it go like this. Get rid of these until I figure out how I'm actually going to do this. And then we just do 3 of these. Like that. And then for taking out, like that. And then they'll just go onto a belt. Here, which will actually bring this way. We'll bring up, and then somewhere around here is where we'll have it meet the, meet everything else to make the science pack. Speaking of which, those low-density structures also need to get over here. Those are somewhere over here. Okay, so yeah, so these need to move up to here-ish. I know I have a ton of the tier 2 belts, but none of this stuff moves at a speed where it would be necessary for me to have tier 2 belts at all, so I'm not wasting the resources on them. Okay, so I just got back here from putting a bunch of junk onto some belts to clear space in my inventory. So that is that all set now. Let's see if this works the way I think it will. Honestly, these could even use another inserter. There. Now we're really cooking. And yeah, it's working. Cool, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I went to go clear out some stuff out of my inventory, and I don't remember what I was doing before I left. What was I working on? Presumably it was whatever was next for this. Oh, right, I was moving the low-density structures over here. Yes, 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 yes. That's why I grabbed all these belts. And I was gonna make some underground belts. There we go. So, best way would either be to just bring it up here, or bring it up like through the middle here somewhere, like maybe through here. Okay, so everything's in place. So now, we just gotta connect it all. And there we go. Okay. Now we just slide this up right here. Or actually, fuck it, just drop it on the same belt. If I need these for something else later, I can just sort them out. Or something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, now we have these. And they're on one thing. And we're now just waiting for flying robot frames. And I think that's what we're going to get into tomorrow. Let's see what's going on over here, though, first. Just piling up more biters. And going to get some iron. Good. Yeah, I mean, everything looks fine. I've looked for a nest for this many times before. I've never been able to find one. I don't know why. I don't know where they come from. Like, I just don't. Do some fishing while I'm here, though. So yeah, so let's see. What is the next actual, like, step here? Because we have the battery, okay, so I have the steel plates, I have the batteries, I have the electronic circuits. The only thing we need to make is the electric engine unit, which requires electronic circuits, engine units, and lubricant. So the only thing there we need to make is lubricant. That comes from heavy oil, which heavy oil, advanced oil processing, 50 water, 100 crude oil, makes heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. The petroleum gas we can use for stuff. The heavy oil we'll use to make into lubricant, and then the light oil we'll probably use to make petroleum gas, like this. Or just use it to make solid fuel, actually. That might be the way to go. Heavy oil cracking the light oil. Okay, so I think what we do is we set up an oil refinery to do advanced oil processing. We take the petroleum gas from that and use it to make to just put into our other petroleum gas pipes so it can just go to all of our other stuff. So then we take the light oil that we get from this, turn it into petroleum gas, put that also back into those same pipes, and then use the heavy oil to turn into lubricant, and then use that lubricant to make these electric engine units, which we then use to make the flying robot frames. And we have everything else we need, and we have everything else we need for this, and then we will have our utility science pack. And then we're just onto this. And whatever we need from this satellite. Satellite should be put into the rocket. Okay, well, we'll get there. Let me get back over here. That way we can just get started right away tomorrow on making the flying robot frame. So we'll get started on that tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get that far, but we'll get started working toward it at least. And we're being attacked again. So that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for other games that you'd like to see me play, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Also, in the comments, if you have tips or tactics or anything like that for this game, you're more than welcome to leave that. Please do try to avoid spoilers, though. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.